Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Dan, for that great intro. I'm going to talk to you about the World Camp today, and I want to talk first about how the World Camp is different from other camps. Other camps will gather college students, young professionals, to teach them a skill or to teach them some theory or just to do some networking. World Camp does all of that, but more. We also focus upon, like Dan said, the world of the heart. Focusing on the source of issues that college students have today. Many students struggle with financial issues. Maybe they come from broken families. Maybe they come from poverty. Wherever it may be, they have these issues. And the World Camp is a place where these students can find the cause of their root issues, identify those issues, and find action plans to be able to resolve those issues. So without further ado, I wanted to go into the PowerPoint that we have set up for the World Camp. So that's our nice, our logo there. So it's get on board the leadership. Next slide, please. Okay, quickly go through this. We have over 40 camps a year and nearly 1 million attendees since 1995. Good News Corps, we're not going to talk about that in depth today, but I do want to touch 5,000 overseas volunteers to 80 countries since 2002. We've had English Camp, 1,000 ESL volunteer instructors, and we've taught over 30,000 students since 2004. World of Heart. So our World Camp opens on August 26th, Sunday, and it ends on August 30th on Thursday, and it's going to be held here at the Mahanaim campus. So I want to go into some of the programs, okay? So the spiritual development session, this happens every morning and evening. It's a joint session where we get all of the students and all the volunteers together. And our founder, Pastor Oksu Park, talks about the world of the heart. He talks, it almost feels like as if he's talking to you one-on-one. But he talks about his own experiences. He talks about the issues that are in our hearts, how to resolve those issues. And more importantly, he talks about empowerment, how to overcome those problems, and how to drive yourself. Next. Let's go to the next slide. I don't want to step on Glenn's toes here. So we have Academy, which is also happening in the morning session. So we do invite instructors. Last year we had the presidential chef come, and he's there in the center right there. But we do have this year support coming from Starbucks and Home Depot. So they will come and they will hold an academy to teach us some ways to be able to learn skills that apply to our everyday lives. We do have keynote speakers that come every morning. This year we have Cherise Fisher, who will be coming in. That was last year, that came and talked to the students about her own experience. Go next slide. And these are some other keynote speakers that we've had in the past. That's the Vice President of Kenya, Kalonzo Musyoka, in the center. And that's Hong Gil-om. He's a famous mountain climber. And on the right side, if you've ever seen the movie Alive, that's one of the survivors, Antonio Vizintin. And he talks about his experience about the plane crash and how he overcame that harsh condition. Next. Then we have our short distance marathon, which we hold. It's about 5 kilometers. And students are able to challenge their physical condition. So not only is this about mental thing, but it's also it's related to a physical component too. And they also learn to challenge themselves there. Next. Then we have a scavenger hunt. So you may think, oh, these are college students. What are they doing in a scavenger hunt? Well, it teaches students how to work together, right? And also there's these missions and there's these tasks that they have to do that they necessarily might not do in a normal conditions. But it does teach them cohesion, like we talked about, one of our values, and they do learn how to work with each other. Next. We also have our culture exhibition. So our Good News Corps volunteers that travel to other countries will come back, and we have a exhibition where these students are able to display culture in terms of food, clothing, items, and also dances and other performances. And we also have a lot of performances happening in the morning and evening, and some of those performances are cultural performances. There's a picture of the Korean fan dance. We also have a professional, well, almost professional dance team called the Righteous Stars, and they do dances as well. Then we have our world-renowned Gracias Choir. They travel all over the world. They are the best of the best, and they do a Christmas cantata tour here a couple months after our New York tour, but it's really fantastic. And that's the Christmas cantata. Next. And so we have a couple frequently asked questions. How much is it? Most of the camp is subsidized by IYF, but there is a small fee, so we'll go into that. It's $150, but it includes everything, including the room and board and the food and all the items necessary for the camp. What should I bring? Bible, notebook, pen, pencil, toiletries, water bottle, sneakers, and swimsuit. So you can register via www.iyfusa.org, or you can register at the registration table here at Mount 9. And check-in and registration will begin on Sunday, August 26th at 10 a.m. And this is the Hilton where our students will be staying. And there's just a couple of pictures of the Hilton here. And the schedule. So our schedule starts on Sunday, and we have our registrar, and then we have lunch. And this kind of shows you the morning session of all the days, and then it'll show you the evening session of all the days. But basically, our students wake up at 6 a.m., so it's a short period of time, 4 days, so we try to maximize that by having an early wake up. And we have a gospel class in the morning where students can learn about the Bible and learn about the world of the heart. And then we have the academy sessions that you saw before with Home Depot, Starbucks, Taekwondo. Then we have performances by our Gracias Choir. Then we have our guest lecturers come and speak. And then let's go to the evening sessions. And there are the evening sessions. So I don't want to go too much in depth into this, but all of this information is available on the website again. Thank you.